Hey everyone, welcome back to the show where we learn real English from real internet situations.
And today, we're talking about something millions of people experience every day: online game arguments.
If you've ever played multiplayer games, watched live streams, or even seen clips online, you know that gaming can get emotional.
Very emotional. Players argue, blame teammates, complain, and sometimes completely rage.
But inside those arguments are tons of useful English phrases and slang that native speakers use all the time.
So today we're going to break down common phrases you hear during online gaming fights and explain them in simple English.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand what players really mean when they say things like, "Stop throwing." "Why are you feeding?" "Bro, you choked that round."
All right, let's jump into the chaos.
Scene: a typical online game argument. Imagine this: you're playing an online team game.
Your team is winning at first. Everyone is happy.
Then, suddenly, someone makes a mistake.
Maybe they run into the enemy team alone. Maybe they miss an important shot.
And immediately, someone on the team says, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Now, this sounds like a normal question, but in gaming, it usually means, "That was a terrible decision."
Phrase 1. What are you doing? Let's break this down. When gamers say, "What are you doing?" they're usually expressing frustration. It means, you just made a bad play.
For example, imagine your teammate runs into a dangerous area alone. A player might say, "What are you doing? Wait for the team."
Notice the tone here. It's not really a question, it's more like criticism.
Exactly. In gaming arguments, tone matters a lot.
Phrase 2. Stop throwing. This is extremely common in competitive games.
In gaming slang, throwing means playing so badly that your team loses. Sometimes, players believe someone is even losing on purpose.
Example situation. Your team is about to win, but one player makes several big mistakes. A teammate might say, "Stop throwing the game."
Basically, they're saying, your actions are causing us to lose.
And trust me, gamers say this a lot. Phrase 3. Uninstall the game.
Now, let's talk about one of the most brutal gaming insults: uninstall the game.
This means someone is so bad at the game that they should delete it completely.
Example, you missed every shot. Just uninstall.
Of course, most people don't mean it literally. It's just a sarcastic way to say, you're playing terribly.
But it can definitely start arguments.
Phrase 4. Why do I have to carry every game?
Next, the word carry. In gaming, to carry a team means one player performs extremely well and wins the game for everyone.
Imagine one player gets most of the points, kills, or objectives. That player is carrying the team.
Now, here's where arguments happen. A frustrated player might say, "Why do I have to carry every game?"
This means my teammates are bad and I'm doing all the work. And when someone says this, arguments usually follow. Phrase 5. Stop feeding.
Another very common phrase is feeding.
Feeding means dying repeatedly and helping the enemy.
Imagine the player keeps getting eliminated by the other team. Every time they die, the enemy gains points or advantages. A teammate might say, "Stop feeding the enemy."
Which means you're helping them win. Phrase 6. You choked that round.
Now, let's talk about choking.
To choke means failing under pressure. For example,
Your teammate is the last player alive. Everyone is watching. They have a chance to win the round, but they miss an easy shot.
and immediately someone says, "You choked that round," meaning you failed at the most important moment. Phrase 7. You're tilted.
Now, another interesting gaming word is tilt.
When someone is tilted, they're angry, frustrated, and not thinking clearly.
Example, after losing several rounds, a player might start making bad decisions. A teammate might say, "Bro, you're tilted, relax."
This word actually comes from poker, but gamers use it all the time. chaotic game chat example. Let's imagine a typical game chat now.
It might sound something like this. Bro, what are you doing? Stop feeding. Why do I have to carry this team? You choked that round. Relax, you're tilted.
Now, if you heard this conversation before today, it might sound like chaos.
But now you understand exactly what these players mean.
Quick review. Let's review today's phrases.
What are you doing? You made a bad decision. Throwing, playing badly and causing your team to lose. Feeding, dying repeatedly and helping the enemy. Choking, failing under pressure. Tilted, angry and frustrated.
These phrases are extremely common in online games, live streams, and gaming communities.
Next time you watch a gaming stream or play online, listen for these phrases.
You'll probably hear them very quickly.
And now you'll understand exactly what players are saying.
Thanks for listening, and remember,
The internet might be chaotic.
but it's also a great place to learn real English. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, today we're learning real English phrases from online gaming arguments.
So far, we talked about phrases like throwing, feeding, choking, and carrying the team.
But gaming arguments have a lot more vocabulary, and some of these words are used outside gaming too.
So today, let's jump into the next phrase you'll hear constantly.
Phrase 8, rage quit. The next phrase is rage quit.
A rage quit happens when someone leaves a game because they are angry or frustrated.
For example, imagine someone loses several rounds in a row. Suddenly, they leave the game. Your teammates might say, "Wow, he rage quit."
Meaning he got angry and left the match.
This phrase is so common that people even use it in real life. For example, "I rage quit my homework last night." Phrase 9, toxic player.
Now, let's talk about one of the most common gaming words, toxic.
A toxic player is someone who is rude, aggressive, or constantly insulting others.
Examples of toxic behavior include insulting teammates, blaming everyone else, spamming angry messages, or yelling in voice chat,
You might hear someone say, "This lobby is so toxic."
which means the players here are very rude.
This word is now used everywhere online, not just in games. Phrase 10, try hard.
Next phrase, try hard. A try-hard is someone who takes the game extremely seriously and tries very hard to win.
Sometimes it's used as a compliment, but often it's an insult.
For example, if someone is playing a casual game but acting like it's a professional competition, a player might say, "Relax, bro, stop being such a try-hard."
Which means you're taking this game too seriously. Phrase 7, salty.
Now, let's talk about a funny word, salty.
In internet slang, salty means angry, bitter, or annoyed after losing.
Imagine someone loses a match and starts complaining about everything. You might hear someone say, "Why are you so salty?"
Meaning, why are you so upset about losing? This word is extremely common online, not just in games. Phrase 12, trash talk.
Another big part of gaming arguments is trash talk.
Trash talk means insulting or mocking the other team during a game.
Sometimes it's playful, sometimes it's serious.
For example, "This team is terrible. Easy win." That's trash talk.
So professional athletes even trash talk during sports games, so it's not just a gaming thing.
Phrase 13, clutch.
Now, let's switch to a more positive word, clutch.
A clutch moment happens when someone performs extremely well under pressure. For example,
Your entire team is eliminated. One player is left. They defeat the entire enemy team and win the round.
players might say, "That was clutch."
Meaning that was an amazing play at the perfect moment.
Realistic gaming argument. Let's imagine a typical game chat now.
It might sound something like this. Bro, what are you doing? Stop feeding. Why do I have to carry this team? You choked that round. Relax, you're tilted.
Now, if you heard this conversation before today, it might sound like chaos.
But now you understand exactly what players are saying.
Final review. Let's review today's phrases.
What are you doing? you made a bad decision. Throwing, playing badly and causing your team to lose. Feeding, dying repeatedly and helping the enemy. Choking, failing under pressure. Tilted, angry and frustrated.
These phrases are extremely common in online games, live streams, and gaming communities.
Next time you watch a gaming stream or play online, listen for these phrases.
You'll probably hear them very quickly.
And now you'll understand exactly what players are saying.
Thanks for listening, and remember,
The internet might be chaotic,
but it's also a great place to learn real English.